cap back on here. Don't want any of that spilling out. Good morning and welcome back to the next episode of My Farm and Life. Today, well, there's a couple of things that hopefully we'll get through. You'll notice it's quite a bit later that we've started. The reason for that is all we've done this morning is me and Trevor's, well, he started it last night, but me and Trevor's changed the wheels over on the Deutz and put row crop tyres on it. As you can probably tell from the setup, it'd be one or two things I suppose we were doing today. It would either be fertilising or killing off some weeds, and it's going to be the second one. We are going to do fertilising, but this is the bit of kit that we'll be using for that. I'm waiting because Trevor said he's been having a bit of trouble with the Deutz, so he's gone up. He's actually up at the sheep farm. There was a couple of bits up there that he said he needed before we can use the Deutz, so we're going to go around and get the little Massey. I say little Massey. Compared to our Kramer, it's massive. We'll go and get this, and then we'll get the fertilising done with that. I didn't realise I still had this on. We'll have to get that sorted. Give us a couple of minutes. Just finished getting that unhooked. Fantastic. Right. We'll get the bucket load. Yeah, so we haven't really done that much this morning. That's why I haven't recorded anything. I mean, to be honest, it's a bit of a treat to be in here because we only really use it for seeing to the animals. Go get this hooked up. Make sure the PTO is in, which it is. Fantastic. Let's get going. I'm going to go round and do this field first, the barley field. I'll just jump out and I'll get the drone put up first. Right, let's see where this is. Just get that a little bit higher. Fantastic. Right, let's get going. Right, with this, the good thing about this Massey is we've got controls within the cab. It's not like the Deutz where everything has to be done remotely. I say remotely, I mean manually, where we can do it remotely with the Massey. The spreading width isn't overly great, but I mean, like the majority of Trevor's equipment, it's all pretty old, really. I mean, I dread to think when this is off. This spreader. The other thing that you might have noticed this morning is our bank balance is somewhat low. We're down to £94. The reason for that is because I've paid Trevor to lease the fertilizer, the spreader, and the weeder as well. So we've paid for that, and when our field's ready, we'll be able to use it. I was talking to him this morning. I thought I might as well, given that we were going to be doing this regardless. I thought we might as well just get out of the way now. I still really can't get over what happened the other day when he's offered us that field for the rest of the year. I was absolutely gobsmacked by it. Over the moon though. That even though it's not our land, it's ours to work on. I watched the last vlog back, and the whole speeding up the video, it seemed to work. I've been told it's called time lapsing. Well, that's what the kids are calling it anyway. So I think we'll put a time lapse on now and get the rest of this field done. We'll be back shortly. Right, we've got the drone brought in, and we'll go and mooch around our shower field now, see if we can get sorted. Hopefully in this time, Trevor will, I don't know if you can see him. No, Trevor's just over at the sheep farm. I thought you might have been able to see his Land Rover, but obviously not. You might. I've just had a notification on the phone that some funds are about to hit our bank, so you might see that tick over shortly. That's basically the second lot of payment. Hopefully all of it, but it might just be some of it from Mr. Harrison from doing his milk wagons. So that, yeah, you've just seen it go in there. So I'm glad that's gone in. I mean, we certainly needed £105 be down to. I know we've made sort of big investments over the last year or so, but I still need money to live, don't I? I'm going to have to pay the fee, the pitching fee as well, for the tent shortly. So every week we have to pay that. So yeah, things are a little bit tight at the minute. You can say, this will be easy enough to follow. We just follow the line here. You can see the spreading width's absolutely, well, minimal. to be honest. So I don't think we're going to be over applying anywhere. What I'm going to do, I'm going to switch the camera off, and then I'm going to come back just because the battery light's starting to flash on it. So I'll come back towards the end and hopefully we'll get enough out of it just at the end before it needs to go on charge. So this is just on the final bit. I didn't want to sort of switch off in between it. I'd rather have shown our field getting done, but um, that wasn't to be the case, unfortunately. I didn't realise the battery was that low. I'm gonna have to go and get it charged, I think, once I'm in Trevor's. I mean, what are we on? It's only 11:30. I'll be able to do it over dinner possibly. But it's just a couple of little patches left. I mean, it hasn't took long at all, to be honest, has it? I know it's not the biggest spreader, but I think it's been alright. We'll just get back over. I haven't had anything from Trevor, and I thought I would have, to be honest. I thought I'd have had a phone call just to see what's happening with the Deutz. But nothing. I mean, if you look over, you might be able to see. If we come round a little bit further, there you can see his Land Rover's still up there. It's right up underneath that tree. That's up at the sheep farm. What I'll do, I'll switch off. I'll go over to the house and see what's happening. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I know I said I'll not be long when we pulled up earlier on, but I got a phone call just after, and Trevor came back down to the house. Basically, PC Doherty was back. Um, Apparently, there's been a theft of a motor vehicle last night, and it was pretty much yards where we were sleeping. It was a VW Beetle. I remember seeing it when we came in. I had a quick look at it because it wasn't there the night before, and I do remember it had gone when we got up this morning. But I just thought, whoever it was must have just had an early start or something like that. So yeah, another vehicle's gone. Um, he kept asking us if I'd left the gate open on the night when I come in, but I couldn't remember. But I mean, even then, I can't take the blame, can I? Not for leaving the gate open. I mean, the night or the few nights before, it's been just people in and out constantly during the night. So yeah, we're gonna have to be really careful. I'm quite worried about the Kramer now. Um, Not that they're going to get away fast with it, but that's the only, well, it's the only bit of property I have really. So, I mean, at the minute, I think we're just going to end today's vlog because there's a couple of things I need to go through and discuss with Trevor. PC Doherty's just finishing up inside, so I'm going to go back and speak to him shortly. So, thank you very much for watching today's vlog, and I'll see you again in the next one.